And in studio we have Jedward, John, Edward.
Hey, what's up, Ireland? We're still here after all these years with the icon. Of Ireland. We're here to let you know that 18 to 34 is opening on Monday. We can't wait to get our vaccine. Come on, about time. Let's go. Let's get life back to normal. This is the longest we've been in Ireland since the whole pandemic, and we're loving it. John's been jumping off every.
I can take a punch in the arm, so I'm ready for this vaccine. I've been out and about, being athletic, being sporty. I went for a run yesterday. It was so humid. I got back and took a selfie. People were like, Jeannie Mac, looks like you've been training for bodybuilding competition, but it's all an illusion.
So you've been jumping into the sea as well?
I have. I've been going lots of swimming.
And I haven't been able to do any swimming because I'm not allowed to be in closed water.
I've seen a lot of seals chilling.
I have 3 scars healing currently right now.
I keep advising them.
After your appendix.
They look like 3 little tattoos on his
I wasn't
lower.
able to wear skinny jeans for a good few weeks. I had to be in bed. I'm oiling up the scars. It's all just a bit
What a recovery
dramatic.
though, Ray. Look at him. You wouldn't think he was.
I was seeing ghosts. I know we don't talk to you about this. Let's move on to other stuff. We filmed a new show.
But here's the thing. How did you do without the skinny jeans, Edward?
Well, I just got a bit baggier, you know.
Yes.
I'm bushing the bottom top.
He went up
button.
a size. He went up a size, you know.
I was like my granny walking up the stairs, like going from each step to step.
I was wearing some shorts, and I was looking after him.
You didn't do anything.
Oh, I did. I'm always looking after him. Today he wanted me to do. I always do his hair, and today he had to do his own hair. I was like, yeah, good luck to you.
You're looking sharp, lads.
Thanks, Ray.
You're looking sharp as well for the viewers.
Yeah,
I was watching a throwback show of you and Dustin, and you had your great hair, the brown hair at the stage.
Poster boy of the 90s.
Yeah. Sure, there you go.
That's you.
My son keeps saying to me, you know, because he didn't know me when I had hair.
Yeah.
So every time he sees a photograph, he goes, "Is that really you, Daddy? Is that really you?"
You should get yourself a little wig there and you slough it back and forth.
When you go out to jump into the 40-foot, do you get any reaction? Do people recognise?
No, I like literally wet my hair prior, and then I go to Docky Harbour. I go to different spots on the way.
So incognito, sort of.
I just think for a lot of men, it's very awkward, you know, when you're swimming and there's people
so
watching your
cold.
bits and bobs. You're like, don't worry, it's a grower.
We posted some pictures. No, it really is.
You're going out of the water.
I swear,
you're
6 times more than what you're seeing in the
fix your
pictures.
shorts before you show your modesty.
Strong and firm. But anyway, no, it's good. When you're in the water, you just want to get in and just stay in there for 30 minutes and look around you and have
then,
the laughs.
now that people are able to get together, the dry robe cult has I swear to God, one time we took a turn, there was like about 50 of them all about to go for their swim. It's definitely
I
a
just
social
go to
scene.
My favourite one, my favourite dry robe is the camouflage one.
Sorry, this ain't no endorsement. What robe? Anyway, the Ray Darcy robe is what I want to see.
Well, you can buy them in all
RTE's been doing nature shows for years now, you know. Come on, RTE, the merch.
Speaking of shows, 3 Arena, the big show. It's coming to Virgin Media One, and it is called
The Big Deal. And it's the first show. It's great that we were
rang up. They were like, Jedward, you guys are a big deal. We need you on the
do you know
show.
why they got onto you?
They were able to afford us.
I've been saying every
100%,
time you
we manifested it all together. This is the sacred manifesting circle.
Ray was like, last interview, Ray was like, you should be on TV. And we were like, yeah.
Is this true? Is this true? Every time I've spoken to you, I've said to you, you should be on telly.
Here we are. We haven't aged a day past 21.
Every time we come into an interview with you, we literally get a next job gig.
Right, okay.
So you keep us going.
5%.
We all look like glazed donuts in here. Keep it fresh.
It was great to do the show because we know what it's like to be on that stage, and it's just great to think.
Yeah, because we've always been really professional, everything that we've done, but sometimes the people around you made out that they were doing God's work being around you. We always turn up 100% sober, always ready to deliver. Yeah. So that to go there, we did 9 COVID vaccines. It was filmed over 10 days, massive experience, and they were more than happy.
The big deal, and here's I think I know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a talent show meets a sort of a game show.
Yeah, and they got to deliver their talent. It all comes down to how much they believe in their talent, and they can take the deal or they can progress in the competition. But there's a lot of talent.
The controls and the contestants, so they literally go to their audition, they get the money, or
we're not going to give away too much because I know RTE is doing a similar type of game to the show. But you know what? They're both going to be great. It's good to have different shows happening in life.
But we had great talent. The thing about this show is everyone's talented, so everyone who hits that stage, it's really, really hard to find a critique because there is such a high standard. And the thing about it is someone can be technically amazing, but then you're not emotionally connected with the performance. So basically we had contestants where literally it was like, that was the only reason why some of them they weren't achieving what they wanted to achieve in that area. So
they're good. You gotta be humble.
Look at like you, for example. You know, like, and you would admit
we're always learning.
You would admit, you know, that your voices weren't the strongest.
No, we're the underdog. No, but we could go on and sing Pavarotti if we wanted to. We didn't want to be those singers. Don't worry, Germany's a massive market. We signed the Backstreet Boys. Did loads of touring in Germany.
The thing about
it's all good.
It's great for to come into your audition. I know we haven't been, oh my God, voice of our generation, but thing is, it's good to have to grow from somewhere.
Yes.
If you go in in there with a banger, then your standard's
now
so
when we
high.
play guitar in the Late Late Show, everyone's like, whoa!
The best live show gig on
It's
that
all
Late
about
Late
growing
series.
in life, Ray. You got to keep progressing, no matter what it is.
Shut up, let Ray wants to talk.
And you raised an amazing amount of money for the Irish Cancer Society.
RTE, the whole, everyone involved. We all did together. We're glad to be a part of it.
And the hair has grown back.
Yeah.
And it's peroxide on the top, shaved at the sides, just for people who
It's too short for highlights.
Is it?
It is.
But it's really hard
The girls would know. They relate.
Right, okay.
Nah, but it's good.
Too short for highlights.
It's been a huge experience.
That's a great name for an album. Too short for highlights.
No, because we're not too short. We're actually well endowed.
Well endowed, what?
I don't know what I'm saying.
John? What?
I'm just joking. For the listeners listening, we're all keeping it sporty, active. Ray's doing fantastic.
This is something, and it's a bit serious, but I'm very interested in it. It's a headline from is it RSVP? Jedward say plans to help friend have twins through IVF are put on hold due to pandemic.
You should buy all the magazines.
Yeah, one of our good friends that we've had for many, many years. You know, we have relationships and boyfriends and husbands come and go, but our friendship will always be a friendship. So we've discussed it for a few years, and she has frozen her eggs, and we suggested that either one of us, whoever
she
works
wants
out,
Irish, blood running through her baby, so we have great genes. So.
But I think it's good because me and John, we're at a point in our lives where we're 30 and we'd have to get married or do certain things. I know it's either John or Edward, but it'd still be a really, really cool kid coming into the world. And it wouldn't just be us. It'd be like we'd help raise it as well.
Yeah, it'd be a celebration.
Okay, I want to stop. There's loads going on there, lads. Right. So you're going to be sperm donors for this friend of yours.
Yes.
She has her eggs, which are frozen. Then there will be an embryo. But which of you is going to be the sperm donor?
Well, whoever has the better bits and bobs, whoever's
the fastest
whichever
swimmer
one takes to it.
I think John's going to win that because
Eddie's been
he's
getting sick a lot recently, so I think we'll have to go. I think Ray's looking at me, making eye contact with me.
The thing about it is the baby would have the same DNA, and hopefully if you had twins, then, I don't know, I think it'd just be cool.
No,
is this a real thing, lads?
100%.
Oh, yes.
We discussed this.
It's been discussed
for many years,
right.
And it's never actually, but I think we're at a point where we're just like, it's not as we thought about it a lot. And I even told my mom about this as well, and
before she died,
yeah, so she knew all about it as well, but it's only recently come to light.
Because sometimes things, you talk about things and you keep kind of layering to the conversation, and you have the conversation again and again, and then you just kind of go, you know what, actually would be a great thing to do and be involved.
Have you thought about having children?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think we are the best dads. I feel like we have so much to give, and we want the best for people in general, and I feel just a huge chapter, a huge journey, and I feel, when it comes down to being serious and being a good dad, we can do that.
That's exciting, isn't it?
It's real heartwarming. I think it's real
different
heartwarming
because it'd be more like just a friendship. It wouldn't be all the dramatics that come with a relationship. It wouldn't be like a romantic type of way.
Because even if you're right, I know like when we're 29, nearly 30. Like, what if you're getting into a serious relationship now? You got to wait, hang on a few more years to even get going, before, and then you got to go, geez, is this the one? Is this the one?
I was 48 when I had my.
Yeah, you're like a Rolling Stone.
Well, the thing is that our friend is
all the way to the 70s.
Our friend is struggling, so it's not like she can just.
Okay.
She actually
is she in a different country?
Is
she in a different country? Yeah.
On their side of the Atlantic.
So you'd be doing this in America if it was to happen.
So it'd be two,
or maybe RTE might come in and have a look.
It'd be two countries coming together.
I know people have been talking about this and let it slip in a BBC interview, but yeah, we do a lot of things in private, and I think it is a very huge possibility.
But it'd be a good thing to do. Like, don't overthink it. I think it's a good option.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're judges in this new show, The Big Deal, and it is a big deal for you because you're back on the telly.
Yes, right.
Yeah, you'll be watching at home on your PJs.
I will. Well, I don't wear PJs, but I think
wear your boxers.
No,
RTE sponsored boxers.
Tracksuit bottoms.
No, it's going to be good. It's going to be a really good show. I feel like it's going to pick people up, and it's going to take people into the the fall of the year.
We don't know where the future's going. We hope there'll be more Twitter spats. We slayed some people, but it's good to get your word out there. I know all the
that's the reason why. Because Eder had a lot of opinions, and we had a lot of opinions on Twitter and social media,
and we are making change. Because the thing about it is, sometimes you got these politicians and stuff, and they're saying things, they've hidden agendas. Me and John just come from a genuine place, and I don't know why someone's calling me. I think the taxi company now has my number, and they won't stop calling me.
No, they're probably calling you to tell you you're on the radio.
I know.
Edward, you're on the radio.
We nearly got in a crash on the way
Are you
here.
okay there?
Some guy crossed over in the car, and the taxi driver was like, oh my god, and we all had like literally mini heart attacks with her. That happened on the way.
But you're okay. You're okay.
We are okay. But you just got to be careful. You never know.
Right.
You could have been
Can I ask you, with a taste now for TV again, and I know music is always going to be the number one thing, what do you hope to do in the coming years?
Ray,
what's the plan?
When you ever decide to retire, maybe you can pass the baton on to us.
Yeah.
Because we are your besties. And I'm not saying you don't want to give it to one of those other people.
Yeah.
Like we'd happily, if you want a day off one day, we'd happily present.
Just give us the notes and the topics to cover, and we'll have the chats.
But no one
can
could beat you because you're an icon.
I think it's just about expressing yourself and growing, and when you need to be serious, but having the laughs, and then even doing documentaries and coming up with your own shows and just putting your ideas down on paper and bringing it, to life.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll say it again. I think you should be on telly all the time. Can you please say hello to Jedward from the biggest fan, Heather Joyce, age 14?
Hi, Heather Joyce.
I want to say hello to everyone.
I
want to
say hi to the 14, 50-year-olds who are fans of Jedward, because we have fans of all ages. It's okay to embrace your
people
Jeppicness.
Of all ages living their life to the max. So shout out to you. And if you're not one of those people, get going, get moving, and find that group that you need to go out there and live your best life.
Your tribe. I love Jedward and can't wait for the new show, says Martina.
Thanks, Ray. Ray, I saw you talking about Love Island and the whole situation. Everyone watching that show, take it with a pinch of salt. Relationships don't work like that. You can't talk to girls like that. You can't give the generic pull string doll
You need
quotes.
deep conversations. Get vulnerable. Let the barriers down. If
I
this
never
one's for
knew
you.
there was so many different types of bikinis, okay? There's under boob. There's every type of boob.
It's insane.
But like, you wear whatever makes you feel the most Jeppicness. But just for all the guys, we don't all have abs. We can't all get a spray tan. It's nice to embrace your own body. We don't all look like that.
Can I ask you, would you have done Love Island?
No, I'd go on there and have the chats and be like, he's okay there. Can we all They're
all on it to get the Instagram followers. They get with they know if they don't hook up with someone in there, they're like a single.
Yeah, I feel that people on that show, a lot of them have been watching reality for the last 10, 15 years. They live for it, and then being on it, they just know, I'm going to take you for a side show.
I like when someone brings
we've been in Big Brother and we've been with the reality stars, that their life is a reality and everything they do is reality. And it's very just, 1 minute they're there, next minute they're conked out, the next minute they want to cause drama. They just kind of feed off. They're just, scheming, and it's all very calculated.
I want the best for them, but sometimes when they start giving old script from previous episodes, like, can we bring something new to the surface? Then that someone's genuine, they bring something new.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
and a lot of people live in the gym 24 hours a day.
I have to meet a girl who throws axes and a man who's travelling the country looking for the best garlic dip.
You can bring us along.
You can stay here actually. You can because she's Una's in the booth. Yeah, you'll stay with us. But before we go to commercial break, just on Britney Spears. Did you ever meet Britney Spears?
100%. Yeah, no,
we've danced with Britney Spears since 2011. I
don't know how much time we have, but to all the listeners, the Congress of America are going to help. Right now, there was an old decision back in the day, and now Britney's kind of going against it, and then they're going to, review the situation.
But I especially think the conservatorship, because she has so much power and so much money, obviously the family want control of that, and I just think she's at a point in her life where she deserves the freedom, and just watching in on it, the whole world. The fact that Bill Cosby's allowed to come out of jail, and she's still basically a prisoner.
No, because she's such a creative person. She's always been so honest. Even bringing out multi-platinum albums, being on stage. We saw her in Vegas. Twice, and she's been under this conservatorship like she deserves all the way to live her life to the fullest. And the fact that all these people are controlling her every single move, and under that scrutiny, there must be such pressure. And the fact that even when people are in concert, like, is she singing, is she not singing, is she dancing? People just need to stop over-scrutinising her.
And the thing about it is, there's loads of these Hollywood stars. You have Lindsay Lohan, Tara Reid. We know Tara as well. We know all the scrutiny that's on these girls.
And I follow by paparazzi, and they're like, people are watching me. Of course they're watching me.
And the thing about it is, there's certain guidelines for stalkers, but once you get a camera with you, you're no longer a stalker, you're just a paparazzi, and it gives them different rights that they can start stalking people.
Well, we'll watch that. Maybe things will change, and I think they're going to appeal that Bill Cosby decision as well. So that he may not be free for long. We'll see. We'll watch that as well. Okay, stay with us, John and Jedward. We'll take a commercial break, and then we'll talk to Una about an axe.